One time for the one time.
This to put the foundations in a long time ago. And they were digging down, they found fossils. And the fossils were 125,000 years ago. In the geological record, that's not very far. They're 125,000 years old. But they found fossils of lions. Lions only live in hot countries like Africa. It meant 125,000 years ago in the center of London, it was hot enough for lions. So there's nothing to do with global warming. The Earth naturally moves through cycles of cool and warm. With that. And you're right, they've used this to say, well, you, the people of Earth, have got to make sacrifices so that we don't all boil to death. And that means that your emissions are going to be reduced, which means that we're going to reduce you because you are making emissions. And I remember George Bush Sr. making a speech where he came out and he said there's no such thing as climate change. The very next day, he went back and said, oh, yes, there is, because somebody leaned on him. I remember that.
Can't make this stuff up.
And also, we've just over the last winter, there's been more ice on the polar ice caps than there's ever been before. And this is why they've gone very, very quiet. When I challenge somebody about it, because they go, oh, the polar ice caps are melting. Well, no, they're not. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. There's more ice there than there's been since records began. And they won't have it. They won't have it because they're completely brainwashed. And I understand brainwashing because I was brainwashed as a child in a religious cult. Although they tell me I wasn't brainwashed, I was indoctrinated. I'm only brainwashed if I'm a Muslim. If I'm a Christian, I'm indoctrinated.
What?
I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
You know that you're talking like me. Just not enough.
People are going to hate the complete truth about all this.
Yeah,
they really will. All the way down to Christianity. To the beginnings of Christianity with Constantine, with Rome, and this. It's one of those things. It's like, guys, there's just this. What does he do? He rises, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think we're getting heat from? You think we're getting heat from that solar simulator, the large area pulse solar simulator that Northrop Grumman has a patent on, or are we getting it from the column, from the central sun, that actually moves with the sun above us, as above, so below, that moves in cycles between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. But it moves at such a high rate of speed that's why they tell us to go out and get grounded. Go stand on the grass because he's coming up. Heat is rising up. It's not coming from, they say, this big ball of fire from 94 billion miles away. It's like, do you trust NASA right now? No.
Come on.
I trust NASA as much as I trust the CIA.
Gamma rays.
Because they've never been straight with us. Why is their headquarters 19,500 feet underwater in Lake Geneva, splitting the border of France and Switzerland? I don't know. I mean, that'd be something to ask.
Because they're connected to the Hadron Collider. They're connected to that nasty, horrible machine. That's why they're there.
Oh, and also on this whole this group of days.
I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want to lose y'all. You know what I'm saying, with some of this information. So peace, love, and light. My classroom is always for learning, and I hope you enjoy it. I know a lot of you do, especially my uncle. Love you, Unc. Carlos, Silos.